Good afternoon. So nice to see y'all for the afternoon meditation. My gosh, I was looking this morning. First, let me do something. I'm just going to share this to my Facebook page. And I'm going to laugh with y'all for a minute about something that I find pretty funny. This morning I went into this book, the prayer book, for my read for the day, and I opened up to Conviction, and I read it, and it seemed so familiar, like I read it not that long ago, and I did it the last time I did a Monday morning prayer. So obviously this conviction, and me having the conviction of the mustard seed, is something I needed to work on more in my life. So I'm going to really stay focused on that, the conviction that all is one. Yes. So, pretty darned interesting that basically I did 2 prayers in a row on Facebook, both with the same reading, the same conviction, the same lesson for me. It's pretty amazing. So, I'm not sure exactly what all that means in general, but it means it's time for me to watch something, change something, and allow myself to grow and expand here on this planet in whatever ways I can. Now, folks are just coming in, so we'll let a few folks come in. We'll see what messages we're getting over here. Hi, Colleen. Torrance, nice to have you. Deborah, hi. San Francisco. There's only 2 messages so far. Just a few folks on. Going to give it a couple minutes before we get started. But I picked another page out of this book. Prayer, the How to Pray Effectively from Science of Mind. And the prayer is, we set our own limitations is the title to the read I'm going to do. That works right along with conviction and everything else. Of course, it all works well together. Conviction. Limit our faith to that which has already been accomplished. Few miracles result. So we take away our limitations with the conviction that all things are possible in God. All things. Pretty cool. Okay. Hello, Kay. Sharon. Shirla. Rosanna. Teresa. Deborah. Colleen. Okay, we got getting more people in there. Give it another minute here, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. So nice to be here. I was asked by Paula to fill in for her for this Wednesday's prayer and meditation. So here I am, and rather grateful for it. I love that. Okay. We set our own limitations. Alrighty. I sound like Michigan, nice. Abotib. Nice to have you with us. Okay. Give it one for a few seconds. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the reading I have today is page 13, my lucky number, in prayer. It's from Ernest Holmes. And I've chosen this reading, We Set Our Own Limitations, because I just like the sound of that. We set our own limitations. Do we desire to live in a world peopled with friends who love us, surrounded by things beautiful and pleasing? There is but one way, and this way is as certain as that the sun shines daily. Daily, we must control all thought that denies the real and affirm the divine presence within us. Then, as the mist disappears before the sun, so shall adversity melt before the shining radiance of our exalted thought. The prodigal son remained a prodigal as long as he chose to do so. When he chose to, he returned to his father's house, and he was greeted with outstretched hands. So shall our experience be when we return to the world, which is perfect. There will be something that will turn to us. We shall behold a new heaven and a new earth, not in some far-off place, but here and now. Act as though I am and I will be. The Spirit of truth will lead us into all good. This is the high road to fulfillment of our lives. There is then no limitation outside of our own ignorance. And since we all conceive of a greater good than we have so far experienced, we all have the ability to transcend previous experiences and rise triumphant above them. But we shall never triumph over them while we persist in going through the old mental reactions. Oh, that is so true. So true. Reach beyond this and so much more. The conviction of a mustard seed. If I have convinced, then anything I feel and think is the truth and the reality that is made by universal law. Conviction. Like I said, that's when it came back to me. I did it. The last two prayers did it. The divinity of all people affirms that all of us are the sons and daughters of God. Conviction. Conviction. Knowing. Okay. So. Limitations. We set our own limitations. Well, let's stop doing that. Let's stop limiting ourselves to the thoughts that we might have about whose and who we are, and know that we are all connected in one, and that whatever any one of us can do, all of us have the ability to do, for we are all one inside the one life of God, lifing. Let's start with a few deep breaths and 3 nice solid breaths, full breaths. As I sit here and I go into the stillness, with my intention being to really focus on being my conviction of oneness with all things. My knowing that I am not limited. I am not limited by the restraints of what has been or what I think might be. The only thing that limits me in my life is my thoughts and my perceptions. So I set aside these thoughts and perceptions as I move forward and I look at the world. And I look at the world with a this or something better mentality on everything I see and everything I do. Right now, right here, as I move forward through this life, looking at this life, looking at each and every moment that I have in it, looking at the blessings that I have in my life, and knowing that these blessings are from the one source, the one love, the one lifing that is all things. That is what I am. It is what we are. Today, I live in this conviction. As I move into conscious breathing, paying attention to each breath, as my thoughts drift in and out of intuition and ego, I come back to this now moment, right here in the present. Listen to the sounds that are going on around me here, knowing I am one with all that is taking place. my breath, back to right here, right now, back to the love, back to the abundance, back to the joy. Knowing that the I am, that's me, that's we. As I sit here, I sit in the knowing conviction that I sit in and as and part of the oneness of all things. I am, we are. time of stillness, knowing in this conviction that I have of being one with the all and always be living and swimming in the joyful abundance that is life-lifing, I will carry this beautiful meditation feeling throughout the day. And each time I feel anything whelming up in me, I will let it go, take a few breaths, come back to this now moment, and know that I am here and all is good. I am so grateful. Grateful for this time with us. Grateful for this beautiful day, LA day. Grateful for the beautiful day it is, wherever it is, no matter what that day looks like, wherever you are. I am grateful for each and everything taking place everywhere in my life. I'm grateful for the doctor's appointment I'm going to go to this afternoon to get my shoulder looked at. I'm grateful for moving on to this journey and looking at what's going on inside of me. What's the communication coming to me? What is being said? I am grateful for each and everything going on in and as my life. Knowing that everything is one thing, life-lifing. It's the only thing taking place. It's what I am. It's what you are. It's what we are. We are this life-lifing. Moving forward with the conviction of knowing that there is nothing outside of me as there is nothing outside of God and nothing outside of we, as in we are the oneness that is all life. We know it. We know it. We know it. Beyond belief. Beyond faith. Conviction. This conviction, the seeds that will grow are beyond our wildest dreams. I give thanks for all this. And I let it go into the big release, the big love. And I say, and so it is. Amen. I am that I am. Yes, Peter Toss was quoting the Bible at that time, which is kind of cool. He was a pretty spiritual guy. Hello, Mark. Good afternoon. So it is. Amen. Nice. I'm glad you had a good lunch break, Susie. So it is. Amen. Life is so beautiful. I am here as I am. You are as you are. We are as we are. They are as they are. Everyone is as they are. Oneness. Thank you. Yes, Nancy. Without a doubt. Yes. Prayers for everybody impacted by a hurricane coming through. Yes. All needs met. And that God is where they are. Where we are. Dorcas, hello. Patri, blessings from Hawaii. Grateful to have you with us for meditation, Allison. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I just want to leave it with, gosh, I love you. I love every one of you. I am so blessed to have you in my life, and I am even more blessed to be able to be in your life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, much love, and just have a darn right amazing day. Woo!